I filed bankruptcy at the age of 21. It's almost been a year now, and I wanted to just give you guys 3 things that I definitely think everyone should know before they even think about filing bankruptcy or before they just file in general. Number 1 is that bankruptcy does not get rid of everything. And a lot of people think, oh, filing bankruptcy just gets rid. It eliminates all your debt. That is not true. Please do not file bankruptcy thinking everything's gonna get erased. It erases your consumer debt. But if you have things like student loans, that does not get erased. Don't let that be confused with a balance at a college. I had a balance at my old college. It was a couple $1,000s. That was erased. Balances are erased, but my student loans were not erased. So that something to keep in mind. I don't have child support, so I don't exactly understand how that works, but child support cannot be erased from bankruptcy and certain taxes cannot be erased from bankruptcy. Do your research. Make sure you speak to an attorney about your specific situation. Number 2, your credit is going to bounce back way sooner than you think. Before I filed, I was researching a lot and watching a lot of videos of people saying, yeah, it takes about 6 months for you to build your credit back up or get approved for anything, baby. The day I filed, I'm talking about the next day after I filed, my credit score went up. I can't remember if it was 40 or 60 points, something like that. It went up crazy. I'm like, oh, my credit score went up, but then it went back down. After I got my discharge papers in the mail, I immediately applied for the Indigo MasterCard, which I've talked about previously. Do not get that. I want to say do not get that card. If you just have to get something, I'd say try out Capital One, because I also got approved for Capital One, even though Capital One was included in my bankruptcy. They trusted you, girl. Again, they gave me another chance, and I've been doing well with this chance. I've been doing good with this one. I'm not even gonna play with Capital One no more, because I really appreciate them for that. Some people, their credit score is gonna stay up after they file, but me, it went back down, but then it went back up. After my first statement balance and I was below 10%, my score went up. I'm talking about up hundreds of points. So your credit is going to bounce back quicker than you think. Also to note, people always say you have to get a secured card. That's a lie. I have 2 credit cards right now. I have a $1,300 limit, which is all I need. That's all I need. Because before, I want to say I had around $15,000 limit at the age of 18. That's something else we can get into another day, because these companies really are predatory. I don't know where people got that myth that you're only going to get approved for secured cards, but that was not the case for me. Indigo actually sent me mail asking me to apply. Also, if you don't have a car, baby, you can get a car the day you file. You don't even have to be discharged, baby. You can go get a car. They are on the hunt for people who file bankruptcy. I don't know if that's predatory, probably, because they say you can't file again, so they know they'll get their money. Even if they have to sue you, they gonna garnish them checks, and you can't file bankruptcy, so they gonna get their money. The third thing I will say is that bankruptcy is not just a financial journey. It's actually more emotional than financial. Even leading up to bankruptcy, the embarrassment that I had of what my credit score was, knowing anytime I applied for anything credit-wise, I was immediately getting denied unless I use a co-signer. And even then, my credit's so bad, I might bring them down with me. But it felt like such a weight lifted off my shoulder. I don't get harassed every day by credit card companies and collections calling me, trying to get their money back that I do not have for them. I had so many things in collections. When my attorney pulled up my credit report, they saw things that I didn't see on Credit Karma, things that I didn't see on Experian. And it's like, whoa. I didn't realize how free I really was. I didn't realize how much in a tunnel I really was. It's so freeing. It's so freeing, especially if you really take the right steps to do things right the next time around. It can really, really help you. If you've been thinking about filing bankruptcy, me personally, I'm happy with my decision, but definitely consult with an attorney. I think every person has their own situation going on, their own individual circumstances. If you have any other questions about bankruptcy, please comment them below and I'll try to get back to everyone. And if you're in Michigan, the attorney that I went through was Frago and Associates. A lot of people always ask, how much was it for me to file bankruptcy? I paid $1,900, but I'm on a payment plan. I pay $100 every month. I hope this video helps somebody, touch somebody. If you're in a bad financial situation, please know that it can get better. It gets better. You're going to be okay.